Here is the monument that is dedicated to the late Mr. Anthony Tony Ron. He was an employee of the Portsmouth public school system for many years, and at the time that I attended school in Portsmouth, he was a substitute teacher and a truant officer, and he has substituted some of the classes that I took at Portsmouth Junior High School. So this monument here is placed in dedication to Mr. Tony Ron. This right here are a couple of softball fields, and the name of this complex is Tony Ron Park. Years ago, these used to be baseball fields. The one right here was for the minor leagues. It was called Great Bay Little League, but you had a minor league division, a major league division, and a senior league division. Over here, it was just, you had the minor league field, which was right here as shown, and then over here was the major league field for athletes up to 12 years old, and the senior league field for ages 13 to 15 was at another location, and perhaps I may go out there and try to find that location. But this is Tony Ron Park softball complex, formerly Little League baseball complex. Again, right here was the former minor league field, and over here was the former major league field. Here you're looking at the former Pease /Brackett Elementary School. This is the school that I attended elementary school, when I attended elementary school. The first year and a half that I attended, it was called Pease Elementary, and then from then on, after that, it was called Brackett Elementary School, and it was located at off of Rye and Rockingham, but today it's called Corporate Drive, but it was formerly called Rockingham Drive. Here is what I believe was the former youth center. I don't know what it's functioning as now, but you have other buildings located at that location. And I believe that was the fire station, if I remember correctly. But anyway, I believe this is the former youth center building right here off of Rye Street. Here is another angle of the former Pease Elementary /Brackett Elementary School, and today it's what is called the Corporate Center at Pease. There are several businesses here, and where I'm standing right now, right here, is what I believe is formerly Hawthorne Drive. So again, another angle of the former Pease Elementary, Brackett Elementary School. Here is I guess a big factory or whatever. It's called Lonza, and I don't know what kind of business it is. Maybe I'll put an annotation once I find out. But it is sitting on what used to be the end of Woodbine Terrace, and probably part of Hawthorne Drive. But or should I say the beginning of Woodbine Terrace, you know, depending on which your perspective is. But and here's a field. I used to walk home from school through this field, and this is bounded by Hawthorne, Cedar Drive, Juniper Lane, which would be farther out, but I'll just pan over here back to what used to be Rockingham Drive. Right here is what I believe was what used to be the beginning of Cedar Drive. I mean, you could see what looks like remnants of a street that was. But this is the street where I lived at when I was living at Pease Air Force Base, and now it's been completely cleared, and it's nothing but grass and trees and a bunch of vegetation. But anyway, this is the beginning of what was Cedar Drive, and right here is what was Hawthorne Drive. I just wanted to get a quick video. I see a big mound right there, and it looks like it's somewhere near where Juniper Lane used to be, or probably the big field between that was bounded by Juniper Lane, Cedar Drive, and Hawthorne Drive. But it's interesting what this place has become. Right here is the Northeast Rehabilitation Hospital at Pease, and it's sitting on what used to be the area around Hemlock and around Hickory Lane. As a matter of fact, it looks like it was sitting right where some of the houses were on Hickory Lane. But right here, this is Hawthorne, and I guess as those who lived on Pease know, you cross Rockingham from Hawthorne and you get to Hemlock, and you see its vegetation. But again, this is the Northeast Rehabilitation Hospital at Pease, what was formerly the area of Hickory Lane and Hemlock. Here is another angle of the Northeast Rehabilitation Hospital at Pease, and it looks like the parking lot covers most of what was Hickory Lane. And right here, forgot what the name of this street was, but I'll include an annotation what the name of the street was. But here's another building, and we'll find out what that is. But it appears to be sitting on what was formerly Lilac Lane. So this is what was the housing area at Pease Air Base. And one more look at that big mound. I don't know why I'm fascinated with this big mound that was near the part of the housing area where I lived. But there it is. I wanted to get just one more angle of this Lanza facility. I mean, it literally covers a whole lot of what was Woodbine Terrace and perhaps Hawthorne Drive, but it's a big building. This is the building of where the bowling alley once was. This is the building where the movie theater once was. And this is the building where the Post Exchange, barbershop, Indian Head Credit Union, etc., etc. Used to be. Even though the former building wasn't placed at that angle, but that's where the Post Exchange, the barbershop, the Indian Head Credit Union, Indian Head Bank. Let me correct that. That's where it used to be. Give you another angle. Here is where the recreation center used to be, or rec center for short. I went here a few times, even though I was literally, well, according to the rules, I was too young to go there, but that's where I went a few times. Here is what was the former Non-Commissioned Officers Club, or NCO Club, and it's, I believe now it's called Pease. I'm standing nearby what was the north end of Hawthorne Drive and the north end of Hemlock Drive. As you see now, there's a Residence Inn sitting at that location. There's some other streets that building or that property covers, and also with this building shown, Red Hook Brewery. And we used to have a bus stop right here by the end of Hawthorne Drive, and then going up the hill toward the former NCO Club and toward the Base Exchange, movie theater, bowling alley, etc. So, and once again, that Lonza building, I'm standing near the other end of Hawthorne, and you can see the building right there, not too long a distance away. And while we're talking, again, there's one more angle of that mound, and now I just don't know exactly where that mound is sitting. That mound is covering a lot of area also. Okay, right now we're looking at what was the front gate way down here. I'm not quite out there. I'm at this intersection up here, but I believe one of the chapels was located at this area right here, and also the place where my father worked was located around this location. Now it's called Sig Sauer. Okay. And over here, directly across the street, is 2 International Drive. Another building here, and then up the street was what was formerly the bowling alley. I'll get a closer shot of that. Okay, right here is the other side of what was the bowling alley, or where the bowling alley was located. And you can see the other building there. Right here we're at the south side of what was Rockingham Drive, close to where the 4-bedroom houses were located. I may not be quite there, but this is the other end of Pease, or former Pease Air Base. And down the street here was where the former Pease Primary / Frank Jones Elementary School. And maybe I'll get a closer shot of that location. Okay, right here, I'm pretty sure where at least some of the 4-bedroom houses were, and And I think I'm just behind where the former Frank Jones Elementary / Pease Primary School is. And again, I'll go back to the other side, and you can see that little road that went toward the Spalding Turnpike. I think that's more closely to where Frank Jones Elementary School was located. Right here is the location where I'm sure the former Pease Primary / Frank Jones Elementary School was located. I think it was behind where this fence is right here. And then let me walk up a little bit where the entrance was. Yeah, I'm pretty sure right here was the entrance of where Frank Jones Elementary / Pease Primary School was. Okay, you see someone put a tag there. You know, don't mess with the person's tag, they'll kill you. Right here, I'm pretty sure is where Frank Jones Elementary School / Pease Primary School was. Okay, I'm standing where the front gate was at former Pease Air Base. And here's the sign in front, Pease International Trade Port. So these series of video clips that I've recorded shows the remnants of the former Pease Air Force Base.